wildly while sitting on the chair. It'll be fun. From here on out, all poems will be started just with the date and time. I hate titles. I had a professor this last semester who pretty much gave me a shitty grade because I refused to title things. Like, I shit you not. Actually, there are people from that class. You guys remember that? She used to yell at me for not titling shit. Anyway, everything has a date and a time, and you can actually start to see patterns, like what the poems at like 3 in the morning sound like versus what the poems at like, noon sound like. So, this should be fun for you. 1/18/2011, 8:34 p.m. I'm going to wear the skin of the enemy, gold and gray and other shades of air like taupe and fucking desert moon. I'm going to eat the seeds from the fruit, burn the fertile clouds in the lake of fire at the bottom of my throat. I'm going to have an intimate conversation with the devil, pushing his hands off the snow cup. Poet's trick, drink a beer and then you're better. I'm going to have an intimate conversation with the devil, pushing his hands off the snow-capped peaks of my knees and stealing ideas off the walls with a kind of chemistry that turns lip gloss into memory. I'm going to turn the bottles upside down. Oh, actually this one gets to be read off a piece of paper. These are workshop poems. I don't know if anyone ever does workshops and then they have the comments, and I always like to keep them because then it's like really like lose this, redirect, and sound, wild wolves, domesticated, like what the fuck? Like what were you on when you were writing shit on my phone? That's like in college though. I mean, when you get an English degree at UWM, pretty much everyone shows up either drunk or high, and then the workshops are just really bizarre. I don't know.
Search was the same, only smaller.
Oh, here you go. There's a curse of plenty, and I'm ravaged, absolutely ravaged. I've got a halo of fire and a bone china corset. I've got broken window eyes and red ribbons in the placid moonlight. I've heard the wolves howling in the other room like tea kettles. Lipstick in the fuel, blood diamonds in the cement. My inner voice of reason gossips with my sense of self. I wear my currency in my skeleton. My flesh is gypsy silver. My skin is velvet. My skin is leather. I spit pearls, and all they see is pearls. I am the meat. I am the middle. This is apparently my revolution. Swollen with juices, happy and slow, I sleep in my daydream. I have no salt, no vinegar. I have spit and fire, but I use them for spice. My belly knows the world better than the machinery in my skull. I shall educate the instruments of my body. They may not fight, but at least they will understand the language of their sickness.
Hey, yo.
Yay! Oh, by the way, I have no product for sale tonight. However, I hear Mario has some limited edition CDs, and yeah, really amazing stuff. You should totally go buy one from him. How much is it?
$5.
Damn,
Only $5. Oh, you guys missed that one. Fuck you. Is that the best thing when you can start one of those and you guys all failed? How much is it again?
Only $5.
Okay, that was also pathetic. I'm saying it by the fact you all were like, what are we supposed to say? No, just make noise. Whatever.
Awesome.
Sorry. March 5th, 2011, 1:18 a.m. We buried our nerves of gold in cliffs by the sea, and its salty mouth came daily and exposed the sun and the rocks. We felt the tides and the waves and the rain until every last speck of warm yellow dust shimmered in the sand inside the flesh of the sea. We only feel the shadows pass above us now. Sorry, I brought it down real quick, didn't I? This is chronology, so blame that. Ooh, I'm excited about this one. This one's in second person. Someone else did a second person poem earlier. when I did this, and people were, workshopping it, they were like, I really hate the second person. It makes me feel like you're challenging me or telling me about myself, and I don't, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, whatever, people don't like the second person. And then a month later, somebody else did like a second person short story, and everyone was like, oh my God, I love this. This is so avant-garde. Nobody ever does this. And I was like, fuck all y'all. Like, people just want to sound smart. They don't, and if you're actually halfway good at what you do, they will find the most bizarre shit to say about your poetry. Like, I'm sorry, is this abstract or surreal? Because you call yourself a surrealist, but this is really a little bit more on the abstract expressionist side. I was like, oh my God, shut the fuck up. Or stop being high, you're going to come to class, and I don't care which. Okay. My bones are not like your bones. My bones are not like your bones. My blood is not like your blood. Every drop of my flesh is watered down, missing some of the stuff that makes it stick together. My body has the ingredients of a body, salt and stench, chemicals and molecules and soul, but my body is not like your body. It is the body of royal blood gone sour. It is the body of circus freaks and mysterious deaths that speak the doctor's language. It is the body of Dorian Gray, painted clean and smooth, wrinkled and gray and tired on the inside. My heart is not like your heart. It loosens itself, threatens floods like broken levees, and holds on to its blood with a flimsy embrace. My guts are not like your guts. Nothing is solid earth. My ocean churns and travels, and the maps have to change. My cravings drown rivers. My body turns shades of pink and red.
Awesome.
Okay, hold on. I felt criticized while reading this poem. The narration put the reader in the seat of the antagonist and it displaced me. It is soft, but I couldn't help be put off by the abrasive nature. I don't mean this to sound harsh. But I can't even fucking read this. Blah, blah, blah. But I couldn't find the meaning of this poem. Oh, okay, I'll keep that in mind. Is it just to evoke sympathy from the reader? I read it like that. No. The second time, and that didn't work for me. Oh, and then this is, what the fuck? Perhaps discussing it out loud will help clarify my feelings about the poem. Okay, yeah, that was... Here you go. Okay, we're getting down to the final last legs. This is all the shorter shit. Okay. Ooh, God. March 18th, p.m. That's what it says. Ooh, God. I'm probably like really high or something when I wrote this. It literally says that 3:18, and where there should be a year, it says p.m. And then just late afternoon. Oh God. My hands have not recovered from the stains of flowers from Sufi's mouth, from the elegance and stench of God herself. The smell, if sweet, tastes acrid and smoky, fat, fulsome, delicious, dangerous, feasts of the mind and palaces of the flesh. Great mystic poets have spoken to me and said, go forth and get laid.
Holler.
Oh, come on. That was pathetic. Come on. I talked about dirty shit. You guys didn't like that? Come on.
Go forth, get laid.
My grandparents are here. I had to read that in front of my grandparents. And you guys are going to make some fucking noise after that? Come on. Keep that in mind. Every time I swear, my family is here, assholes.
Yay, sex!
Go forth, get laid.
Exactly. Oh, I heard my grandma laughing. Okay, that's good. As long as grandma's laughing, we're good.
That's a problem.
Okay.